Everyone, I'm here from Biomagic Afterbirth Plus, and we're still trying to get that thing going. Tonsil. Trying to find the tonsil. Game's over. We find the tonsil, we win. That's it. That's what we're doing. The heck hat is it? What monstrosity are we? We have cat ears? I've never seen this hair before. Is that a mod? Is that part of a mod or something? We also have the Pact and the Breath of Life, which is a really weird item. Starting with the wrong trinket, we're really strong. We have 4.4 damage and 6 tiers. That's really good starting stats. And lots of HP. Wow, how lucky for us. Unfortunately, the wrong trinket. We're looking for the tonsil, not the leash. And it's a strange spacer item. When you hold it down, at the very end, you get a brief moment of invulnerability, but if you continue to hold it down, you get hurt. So you can use it. I mean, all I've found to use it for is to get extra value out of, or to get free value out of blood banks and demon judgments. Otherwise, you can't really use it in combat. I can't imagine that being, unless you have maybe Midas touch and a lot of patience and you're really desperate, then maybe that works. Otherwise, I don't think it's not gonna work. I'm happy to start off actually strong enough to kill everything. I mentioned last episode we had some microphone issues. It's been happening a couple of times. Sometimes I catch it, sometimes not. I don't think it's either microphone's dying. It's been heavily used for a few years now, which I don't think, because it's not like, I mean, it's been heavily used for a few years, but it's still like a decent enough microphone that shouldn't be too much of a concern. Also, the other possibility is simply that my kitty loves to sneak behind my computer and lay down, and he might have been pulling on some plugs. Because he has a habit of doing that, unfortunately. But he's adorable, and he really likes it back there. So I'm a terrible spoiling parent, and I just let him do it. Hopefully he doesn't show up again. And I try to keep a closer eye on it. So, we gotta go. We got videos, we got games to play, videos to make, videos to encode, videos to publish, correspondence to write. We got a lot going on. Sometimes it slips that I gotta, maybe sample more of the video to make sure the sound doesn't get wonky. Especially because I'm only doing this, I have a job on top of this as well. There's a lot to do. Take care of a household as well. Ugh. That was an excuse, but it's a decent. I mean, it's an okay excuse. People have worse excuses. We have no bombs and no way to get bombs. We have no keys either, so we disappear. Miss Element into the rock. Don't get to go to a shop or anything. We have an orbital. We have poison damage now as well. Which I like poison damage because that's just more damage, and anything gives me more damage I'm a fan of. And we'll take that over our counterfeit penny for now because I want keys over extra coins presently. Stop running away from me. I'm trying to shoot you, sir. Pardon. Alright. And it gives us some bombs. Also, poison bombs, that's not a big deal. I don't imagine that'll be impactful anyway. There's our arcade, which we can use the Breath of Life on that blood bank and squeeze out some extra stuff. It's gonna be a little time consuming, but I think we do. We're going at a fast enough pace with this extra strong start we have. Did you drop me a chest? You did drop me a chest. Can also get that key. We're a little low on keys, after all. Hey, it's a demon judgment as well. Ugh, that means I have to. This is so obnoxious. 4, 5, and then I messed it up. All right, try it again. Okay, it's ready. We hold it down. There we go. And then we just do that for 20 minutes. And we drain it again. Dumbest item ever. I hate it so much. You see the amount of time it takes to drain each spot? That's the amount of invulnerability we have, which is about enough to get one play off. We can't interrupt the play. Yeah, I'm just going to take actual radar damage here just because it's faster while it's recharging. Because that's how impatient I am about this. Give me a pill. Question mark pill, okay. more red hearts up there as well. So we can do this forever, but it's will actually also take forever. There's our poison, there's our virus. I'll blow you two up. Get some extra stuff. Now I wish we kept counterfeit pending because all of a sudden we have tons of keys. Oh well. Are we going to play these as well? I don't really want to because Breath of Life is very obnoxious. I'm done. I'm out of here. We got extra key out of that. We could play that, get a blood bank, get an IV bag, whatever that's worth. I just don't really want to give. Can I have that rep? Excuse me? Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm not sure what the game is trying to prove there. Come back, play it some more. We can go back into our little boss rush room there. Extra money. And because it's already charged, we'll get one more play out of this. Good for us. Grab the extra key as well. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Get rid of these curses. Hopefully his shop has black candles so I can never experience that suffering ever again. Ooh, even more money. Yeah, more keys. Good for us. So now we're wealthy enough. Could play those blood banks more. I don't want to. It just takes so long with the Breath of Life. Breath of Life strikes me as like a kind of a desperation play because it's so frustrating, obnoxiously slow to use that you're really discouraged to use it unless you're in a very desperate situation. Or you're just the most patient man alive. I am not, however. I am not the most patient man alive. So I will simply just not use it. Like, I'm just not gonna do it. How about that? Stop running into things and losing your spirit hearts. It's a bad road to be going down. There's our item room. What am I hoping for? I don't anything. Oh, trinket. Something gives me a trinket because that's our whole objective here is to find the tonsil. That's our entire and solo objective. Get the tonsil. You're not a tonsil. You're not even a very good item at all. But you hang out with us, sure. Join us for the victory, the final victory run. I definitely want to find our shop though. So, and we still fight the boss. Like we're actually much risk here. Hey, Dangle. I got spurs. That dingle, dangle, dingle, dingle, dangle. Whew. Surprised Dangle's taking this long to kill. I thought we were like plenty strong. Couldn't ran up and hit him with the ball bandages. I probably would have messed it up and been there for sure though. So I'm okay not having done that. Oh, looks like we're doing angel rooms. Being lazy, I should have just grabbed the items. Sack dagger's real good. I was trying to get out of the way in time. Sack dagger's really good. Obviously one of those is a guppy item. So it could have been a position where I got sack dagger, stab dudes in the face, and become partially guppy. Instead I've ruined everything. Oh, except now we get angel room. Stop. You cut it out. Grab that. I'll grab Jarfly is really good. Mama Mega is. Could take Mama Mega for future use. I'm not going to. We'll just take Jarflies. Gotta catch them all. Jarflies. Really wish I had Black Candle, so I can just leave just a couple rooms. Oh, let me out. We're so close. Don't roll. Okay. Oh, it's still open. Thank goodness. So it's not all over. We can grab the sack dagger and the guppy's hairball. What were you? What makes it larger? All right, we're a little bit bigger. We can get Stompy transformation if we want it. I don't know if I want it because it's not that good. It's something we don't see very often, for sure. That doesn't make it. No, that doesn't make it worthwhile necessarily. I'll just hit him with the dagger. There we go. I feel like the bomb fly took a long time to explode. Why? Fat bats. Fat bats have way too much HP. Getting some flies in our jar of flies. Did it always... Did the little picture of the jar of flies in the corner always generate more flies? I thought it was always just, you know, the jar of flies. Now as we get more flies, it's visually represented in the icon for jar of flies. I don't remember that ever being a thing. That could have changed at any point. Might as well drop the... It was a full jar, so might as well put it out there. Clear these rooms more quickly. If I waited one more room, we'd add against our boss. Just cut it out. Don't appreciate you guys jumping all over the place. Wanted to hit them both. I guess only got one there. And we'll just fight our boss. Got plenty of strength. Little stain. I thought he was going to be a little further over than that. Hey, give me an HP upgrade and a deal with the devil. We'll definitely take the HP upgrade before we go in there. And it's just Fear Shot, but that is damage upgrade. Why do my tears feel smaller, or is it just because I'm larger? I feel like my tears got smaller, despite our damage going up. Like, does something nerf our damage? I don't have anything that lowers our damage. I don't know why that would happen. Why that would even be a possibility. Just need our... I would love a map. Would be perfect. Compass, map, compass combination, so I can navigate these floors much more quickly. Although going through every room isn't a big deal because we are looking for our trinket. Gotta keep our objective in mind. Our objective is find this one stupid trinket. Once this one trinket is found, we can just carry it around. It'll give us the tonsil item, and then hopefully we've done it. I'll just keep Guppy said. I don't want jar of flies. Flies every room are probably better. Having a burst of 20 flies is really good for rooms in which I want a sudden burst of flies. Hey, Abel, you can get to hang out with me. Help me kill things occasionally, and a room bag. Get some euros out of that. And Fate's Reward. You also get to shoot things a little better than Harlequin Baby. That's a very productive little room. We got like 3 items, 3 chest items out of that. We're 1 Guppy item away from Guppy, which would make the run just even faster. Which is great because we have to grind for trinket drops, then speed is not insignificant. Both from the game standpoint itself and from like a practical real life standpoint of I can't play Isaac for an eternity. Unbreakable is I don't think it will come in, I don't think it'll have any significant effect here. Nothing doing here. I don't think it's gonna have any impact on this run. But in case something terrible happens, in case I accidentally go back to the void and we fight Delirium, I can just stand still and he can run himself to death on our knife. Our sack dagger. Should have done that other room. Because every room has a chance to drop a trinket, and every trinket has a chance to be the tonsil. Just there's so many trinkets. It's at the point in the game where there's so many items and so many trinkets, where we're looking for one specific one, it's a needle in a haystack situation. Which I think even more so for trinkets than items. Because if it's for items, if it's like the angel room items we just had was a perfect example. We knew they're angel room items, so you have to go to the angel room. The pool of items that spawn in the angel room is not as large as the total pool items. So we had a actually decent chance to find what we're looking for. We're looking for just trinkets though. I don't think there's any influence on what trinkets spawn where. They're just trinkets, period. So we're just waiting for trinkets, period. We'll keep our reroll. Maybe use it right here. What do you got for me? Mystery sack? Ah, mystery sack, come along. Mostly try to save Perthro for our deal with the devil, maybe in the boss room item. We have a whole sack of runes, so I shouldn't hold on to it that much. So there's a good chance we get another Perthro in the near future. We can just diplopia everything. I don't want diplopia. I can diplopia the shop for a couple free things. Oh, well, what are you? You're 2 diamonds. Should have done that before we bought stuff. Alright. I'll use it now because I'm lazy. I might not come back here. Even with Guppy's Head here. We don't need Guppy's Head if I can diplopia something good out of it. Or if I can just keep diplopia. And we end up using it in a really intelligent fashion. It'd be better than just a bunch of flies all the time. Because flies are great, of course, but it's not, it's not as exciting as us getting some cool duplicate items. Unless I use it right here, and then I do go back to our shop that's right there, and then I'm gonna feel like kind of silly. But whatever. If that happens, I'll just accept the consequences of my actions. And we have Perthro, so we can Perthro and then Diplopia, or Diplopia and then Perthro. Stop shooting at me. Alright, so we have no... do I want that? What can we get? We get HP instead. Or a range upgrade. That's much better than the damage and range upgrade. Sarcasm. I was hoping for Cracker Jacks. The item, the one that gives us a trinket. Just a couple, or belly button, again, because we need trinkets. So that's the real reason why I reloaded it. I think normally I would just take in Blood Clot. Because it is... Hakalas, get out of here. Did I use... Oh, I used Perthro. I was confused for a brief moment. Did I use Perthro? Yeah, in fact, I literally was just talking about how I use Perthro for Mom's heals. Hey, you can reroll items and duplicate. There's a lot more you can do with items and trinkets. Looking for a trinket, some specific trinket. Real weird. Not something I'm used to trying to do here. The whole rest of this specific part of the game is looking for items. But now we're looking for a trinket, and this is beyond me on how to do that in an intelligent manner. Or then there's a couple items that give you trinkets, maybe look for those. There's the box. Isn't there the box? Mom's box. In the shop you can find particularly Mom's box. Mom's box makes trinkets. It just poops out trinkets. So we gotta find Mom's box. There we go. There's our ticket. Get money, look for Mom's box. Because that's an item, and we just talked about how you're much more likely to find an item in order to find a specific trinket. So we can find Mom's box, could be our specific item we're hunting for. And then we spam Mom's box, we get some sort of battery combos, spam Mom's box until we find our prize. There we go, we've got it. So we should also be re-rolling, if we get the ability more re-rolls, re-rolling the shop specifically. Look down, that's sad. Reroll our shop specifically, we can get Mom's box more likely. Till then we just walk around and hope something spawns naturally for us to pick up. Also gives us a little more money for the next shop, because we're just talking about how the shop is the key here for Mother's box. What do you got? Mom's box? It's HP. I'm not sure Mom's box can spawn in the curse room. Don't think it can. Ooh. Just be some goodies in here. Could just open all these and take it and then teleport out. That might be a good idea. We got our luck back. Get away from there. I'm trying to pick this stuff up. Oh, he actually got away from there. Thank you. And pick up back key, and then we just leave because I don't actually need to fight that man. Alright, moving on to our next shop where we have the plan. We can get batteries out of Mystery Sack, we can get runes to reroll, Birth Row, a rune bag. We can make this work. It's possible. I see the light, I see the goal. We have a strategy now. We're not just going and waiting to get carried, we actually have a strategy, and that's much better. It feels much better to play with a strategy, with a goal. Then I just hope it's given to us. Doesn't feel nearly as good. Get away from me. I need all of you to die immediately. I need to find my shop. Actually, no, we have enough money. The shield, we can use that to play I don't know, a blood bank or a demon judgment if he shows up. Yeah, you know what? I don't care. Give it to me. Gotta spare heart back anyway. No. I'm just gonna walk through. I touched that button. Pardon me, Mr. Spikes. Coming through. We have a lot of HP to abuse. Not too worried about it. Should be coming up. We have a very good chance to come guppy soon. And then we're pretty much carried at that point. Also, we have Unbreakable. We have the Nod Leaf, so we can just tank. We can just stand still in desperate situations. So I always thought of Nod Leaf, which is a total desperation item. Monster box? No, it's a library. Yeah, second level ball bandages. Claws in the corner. Nothing there. Whoa, okay, I'm not. I was really thought he was going to hit me. He didn't hit me. We're fine. Give me stuff. Give me trinket drops. Still carrying around this diplopia with not much for it. That is a trinket, not the one we need though. I don't really need more keys, so I can take it. We get occasional bouncy shots now, bouncy tears. Get off the rocks, if you please. Just stab you. How about that? That's a lot of HP, which we don't need right now. So I can come back to it after I deal with the devil, if and when that occurs, to replenish the HP we gave up and buying deal with devil items. Although we could just diplopia deal with devil items, maybe we don't need the duplicates. But if we, I'm gonna say, but if we have basically free deals devil already off the bandage, extra HP, do I even need to diplopia them? The Magician, what a terrible card. Not the worst card. Not good. I wouldn't call it a good card either. Need to find my shot. Because like I said, that's all of a sudden where our strategy is going to entirely evolve around. Using the shop to try to get Mom's box. After that, we're just going for batteries and the like. Yeah, we're just gonna kill you quickly. There we go. Second ball of bandages. And of course it's Krampus. Not looking for a Krampus battle. If we get the ability to reroll, maybe I can reroll Super Bandage. It's really, I mean, it's a good item, but I'm pretty much at max HP, so I don't, never mind. Well, now I'm not quite at max HP, the skull's just rubbed all up on me. Stop! Shoo, go away. Mom's box! Ooh, it's not. There's a lot going on here, though. Mostly Sack of Sacks and Sackhead. which is a combo we've had before, and it's a lot of fun, so I'll take it. So now we're going to be out of control on sacks. And it's great. It's a fun time. Also gives us a ton of money. Oh, do I even want to go back for Super Bandage? Not really. I'm just going to move forward. Could have Diplopia had sacks, and sackhead. Or at least sacks. I don't think a double sackhead does anything. Double sacks gives you 2 sacks, which is twice as many sacks. I don't know what I'm holding on to Diplopia for now. Curse of Darkness? I don't think so. There's our arcade. Which we can try to get a little bit more money. I'm gonna be really mad if we somehow... Okay, so I'm gonna be really mad if we get our shop and there's Mom's box in there and we somehow don't have enough cash for it. Don't even know why I use the Tower Font. We have Temperance for more money as necessary. Use Tower Font. There's some hearts laying back there. It'll be the next adventure we can find those. And they'll be okay. Trinkets. By trinkets, just the one specific trinket that I need. Good combo Temperance. Feels like walking on sunshine right there. You know, I think I will for convenience. So go up here. Pop Temperance. Pop Feels Like Walking on Sunshine. We just feed this. Keep going. More money. Good for us. Hey, we got a luck upgrade for that. Save those batteries in case Mom's box becomes a reality. Rude. Oh, we're so slow. Oh, okay. Thought we were gonna get it there for sure. Fruitcake's fun. I don't want to take it. Can I develop? Does double fruitcake do anything? I don't think so. Cause now I feel like I've had this Diplopia for too long. I feel like it's having some too good to use problems here. Magician, not good. Alges, because it's a shield. Alright. Gonna keep Black Rune, try to avoid a bad item. Whatever. Not too worried about it. Trinkets? No never any trinkets. It's the one thing we need. Oh, an IV bag. Pleasure. That gives us a lot of sacks. Of course, as one would expect from having sackhead. It's gonna be sacks out our butts. That's not what I want to see out of my sacks. Kano, yeah, good. Join the party, flies and spiders. We're getting so many good items, but I just need the one item for the one trinket. There's a couple items, like I said, the HP upgrade gives a trinket and the belly button. Those would be great. But yeah, Mama's box just straight up generates all trinkets we ever want, as long as we have the battery charges to do so. We're getting tons of battery charges, and with sack and sack of sacks, with all the sacks, that will continue forever. The sacks love to give you batteries. We have so many batteries, we can get every trinket in the game, including the one we want. It's a very realistic possibility as long as I get Mom's box. 2 clubs? Yeah, sure. The more bombs, the merrier. Get some ability to fly if we find a location in which we need to do that. Not too confident we need to do that anytime soon. I blew myself up with probably fruitcake. Unless there's a bomb on the ground that Spawn didn't see. That might have been fruitcake. Misunderstanding. Oh, wow. That's a golden tiers, minus tiers, whatever the ones turn into coins, actually just turn them into sacks. That's great. Stop blowing me up. I don't appreciate it. What the? Oh, it's red fire. I didn't realize that red fire was still there. This isn't it. We also have no rerolls. Not giving me any reroll machines that we can bomb to infinity. It's Acropolis 2. It's not... So disappointing. I am very disappointed. Circa Gary Oldman, Fifth Element. Or what I mean was Emmanuel Baptiste Zorg? Emmanuel Zorg Baptiste? I actually forgot the character's name. It's something like that. Zorg. Which I'm pretty sure Gary Oldman. I love that movie. Gary Oldman does a great job as this ridiculous villain. And he hates it. From what I last heard, from what I know, he despises it. He just thinks it's so stupid. He doesn't understand it. He just hates it. Which is great. Consummate professional. He hates the role, hated the movie. Still did. Performed fantastically. Rerolls? They had a Perth Row, could have rerolled the shop, there's still a chance it would have happened. Maybe I don't know what I'm trying to accomplish. Hey mom. What is consistently shooting bones? Oh, it's the friend from Box Friends. Should've just Double Vision Box of Friends. Diplopia Box of Friends. Oh good. Sister Maggie. Hang out with Sister Maggie. Well, alright, this run just doesn't seem to be promising for finding the tonsil, but it inspire our strategy, which will be just ham on the shops until you get Mom's box. Verp. Oh yeah, I'll just take 3 question mark pills. Is there a dementia transformation? But just ham on the shops until you get Mom's box. And then we can spam Mom's box until we get the tonsil. Once we have the tonsil, it'll give us the tonsil item. And GG. We've done it. As long as we get the tonsil item at early enough for it to actually transform to the item. Or give you the item, however it works. Because it's not just instant. Is there any way I can use Diplopia to try to get more trinkets? Thinking, nothing going to mind. Other than for like the shop, and then we reroll. If there's a reroll, shop reroll, let me like Diplopia. No, because those don't. I don't think those get rerolled though. Did I just get rerolled and reroll? I don't remember. Well, alright, I already walked on the spikes. I'm trying to think there's still ways we can pull this off. I'm thinking, no, not outside, just being real lucky. Which is very possible. It can still just happen on its own. Open the mimics, because, yeah, they can give trinkets. It wasn't the right trinket, but how awesome would that have been if that was the tonsil? Okay, alright, real chaotic in here. Especially those occasionally launching explosives. It's just like 2 alges. That's another Degas. I don't care, we have so much stuff, I don't care about any of that. Now I'm just trying to get to our boss fight. Nope. Don't need the key. Just need trinkets. Which is Mom's box, which will give us all the trinkets. And it's the item we can actually hunt instead of just hoping. So that's why we're going to be real happy about fighting Mom's box at some point in the future. Which means you have to go to all the shops. We went to all the shops this time. I think there's one we could have done a reroll on, maybe, that I skipped. So that was a slight misplay, but I don't remember there being a lot of things we could do with shops on this run. So I don't think we wasted too much of an opportunity by like missing the obvious farm trinket strategy for so long. Hey, portal, cut that out. Where did I get 92 bombs from? I've just been picking up lots of bombs without realizing it from the sacks, probably. Didn't realize we're at nearly maximum bombs. Not that it impacts us very much. Joker card, yeah, go to our Joker room after we see if the boss gives it to us naturally. Or I can just save it for Cathedral. Well, it depends. I'll just go to wait for a floor in which we don't get it naturally. Makes no sense. Whether that be this room or the next one. I don't care. I don't care about me blowing myself up. Get me out of here. Is that Nerf Joker card? No. Oh, because we 2 clubs, of course. Now I remember where we got 99 bombs from. Hey, sisters. I don't want to be too close to you because I'm occasionally exploding. I don't put myself through that. Ah, I ran right into it. Hey, Magic Mush. Don't want Diplopia Magic Mush. Don't want Diplopia. What's in here? Ooh, yeah, I do want Diplopia. What's in here? I bombed the angel statue just because fruitcake is fun, kind of obnoxious sometimes. Shooting out so many random exploding tears. I love the Diplopia, the 7 seals, and get 2 horsemen. I assume that's how that works. Certainly hope that's how that works. I get 2 little harbingers now? Yeah, look at them, they're so cute. And we only need 1 contract from below. Which we, I mean, I don't really need any, but I'm not going to take the... I'm not going to pay the heart for 1. What does that do for me? 2 Emperor cards, but we can just Joker again. And then 2 Magic Mushes probably would have been better, but I wanted the 2 little horsemen. Because they're cute. I just want to see them flying around together being pals. Bad gas. Horf. And the Joker card. Which we do not have enough for Hush. Which is not a problem. I'll probably go fight Hush. Who's left? Why do I keep getting Curse of Darkness? The game really doesn't want us to see anything. A problem with having 2 horsemen, 2 little horsemen, is that that's twice as many wars, which will give me twice as many exploding, uncomfortably exploding flies that just hurt me. I don't want them to hurt me, but they're gonna hurt me anyway. That's gonna be happening a little bit. What is up? Some obnoxious enemies? As they usually are. Another Temperance card. Joker and the Sun card. I'll give me a map at least. This isn't even... Anything in here I care about? An Empress card, nope. There, we get some flies out of that. Not the best use of a void black rune. We don't care. We're just going. Alright, so our boss fights right there. Mini boss down there. He doesn't. I don't think any of the mini bosses like give you trinkets. I think we're good just to chill on that one. Hey, you're getting a little close. It's a black rune or black heart. I'm stuck. Oh, a black heart? Yeah, there's a black heart right there. Get back that HP I lost on those spikes in here. Anzus, oh, we already Anzus. Don't need alges or anything. The explosive tears. Give me a break. There's a sack up there. Should check the sack. 2 conquests, so they're mine. Just waiting for them to both turn to war and blow me up with their explosive locusts. Never mind, she never had a chance. And no deal with the devil. I'll just fix that right up. Yeah, you can come along, Incubus. A little late for Void there, so I just won't take that. Did we go up? Oh, there's a sack out here. I want to check. Nope, nothing of any use to me. So I go up to the cathedral. Really hope we get a Yera or something out of a room bag for the cathedral. I mean, we could still get Mom's box out of the chests in the chest, and then there's a chance that we roll into the tonsil, and then I'm not sure how long it takes to actually produce the tonsil item, but there's a chance it still works out. I'm not necessarily hyper confident that that happens, but it can happen. That emergency contact, that just... Yeah, okay, it slaps him. Rarely ever use that. We got Perthros, so we can reroll stuff. I suppose we just reroll everything because we want to get Mom's box. Regardless of how good the stuff is in the chests. Is that Mega Man? That is a little Mega Man, isn't it? That's not Mega Man. What is that? He's like a helmet shooting wave tears. I'm not sure what he is, what it is that he's supposed to represent. Get out of here. Don't waste my time. Look at all these batteries. Imagine the number of trinkets we could be swimming in if we had Mom's box. There's no way we wouldn't eventually get. Like, we would eventually have to get Mom's box. Or the tonsil. Because obviously we had Mom's box, we already had Mom's box. We can blow that up for some Sphere Hearts. I'm not really concerned. I think we're going to be okay. Randoms, I'm pretty sure we've done more damage to ourselves than any of the enemies have. I believe that trend will continue for the foreseeable future. Just based on everything we have. Maps? Oh, Magician. Where's our Isaac fight? We could go explore the rest of the cathedral for trinkets. It seems like you don't have much of a chance to get trinkets. I think we're better off just ending the run fast and getting on to our next run, and just going hard on the shop items to try to get Mom's box, and then we can play from there. Because I think our success rate for just randomly going to rooms hoping the trinket drops, I think that's just too low to like be worth our time. I don't care. I don't care, Isaac. Don't stab you with my sacrificial dagger. What are you gonna do about it? Very unlikely chance we can get through the void. Probably won't do the void, just too long, takes too much time. I think we're way better off. The D Infinity, does that help us at all? I don't think it helps. Does it help? I don't think you can reroll things into trinkets or from trinkets. The D Infinity cycles through dice. We're rolling ourselves. We could reroll. I don't think we can reroll into the tonsil. Can we reroll into the tonsil? There's no harm in trying, right? Well, that's our D6. We can reroll all these. Whew, Pyromaniac would be great. Going for Mom's box, though. None of these are Mom's box. Metronome's ridiculous. I can wait to maybe reroll this stuff as well. Should take Pyromaniac though, his shot. We don't need to win. Victory's not. We're not going for a victory. We're going for one specific task here. So we end up dying because we're specifically making poor decisions, trying to get the specific trinket. That's not that big of a deal. Are you still a D6? Does it change after you reroll or when it's charged? Pretty sure it changes after it's charged and hit spacebar, right? So it's still going to be a D6 that we're using. And there it is. So it needs to be something that gives us a trinket or Mom's box, which is, I mean, technically gives us trinkets, which are none of these. So leave again. We got D100. This run got real silly at the end. Not uncommon for an Isaac run to get real silly, especially at the end. That means we're gonna reroll our little horseman. Aw, see you guys. It was fun having you around. I guess we have a battery. Could just grab the battery, whatever. I forgot we had a battery there. Ah, something to kill a horse for touch me. Hangman, the moon guard. It's a greed fight. Yera, ooh. Well, that's not... I mean, I guess a year in here. That gives us 4 items. None of which are what we want. Do you have any more rerolls? I don't know why I did that. Because we're going to D100 all this. Is going to be absolute madness. I don't want to pick up the Wiz. Alright, they reroll everything. We have transformed. Everything's a madhouse in here completely. Do we have... It's not what I want either. Can I just get in there? I don't want that. I don't want that. Can I just please try to just can I don't want to open that. Blind Rage. Oh, it's a trinket. We got a second trinket. It will come back, reroll all this later. Once we have the ability to do so. Are we that how strong are we strong? Am I Are we okay? I mean, why not? For all I know, we're not okay. We seem to be okay. Alright. I don't even remember what D12 does. Does that reroll enemies? Because I don't care much if it's reroll enemies. Reroll rocks, maybe? Is it reroll rocks? Oh, we got okay. Oh, Leviathan. Okay, it's Delirium, but he's as Super Meat Boy, and it's super scary looking. I wasn't into that for a second. It took me aback for a moment. And reroll stats. I don't reroll stats either. I have batteries sitting around somewhere. Get some more of those. That'd be dandy. Yeah, that barely did anything. That just rerolls what we are. We're gonna breakfast ourselves eventually. Hey, that means we have to get through Mom's box at some point, right? That just has to happen. There's a lot going on in here, thanks to the coin tiers. And rerolled ourselves. Rerolled our stats. Any good runes in here I want? Yera. And Ansys. Oh, Ansys. Oh, Yera. Double everything in here. Should have done it before I opened the chest, whatever. More batteries to take. Now Stompy. Oh, what the f... What is this? I have to fight a room like this. I have to. Oh my god, this is so strong. I love it. It's like Proptosis, Googly Eyes, with something else, some other nonsense in there. That is great. That's just fantastic. I love that a lot. Hey, we got D6. Let's go run ourselves all the way back here. I don't want the... Really don't want the magnet. Especially not when we come in here. Black Lotus, the Greeds, whatever. None of these are Mom's box, so we leave. And just crush everything with the crazy googly eyes. Let's kill Blue Baby with this. Or just definitely kill Blue Baby with this. Hi, Blue Babes. Googly eye time. He's been Googled. And then massively exploded. Oh, we have extra bomb. The big bombs. With whatever those are called. Mega bombs. The ones that explode in a cross pattern. We also have number 2, so occasionally shoot bombs anyway. Get rid of these trash dice. Only need a couple dice in particular. They're giving me trash dice, which I definitely don't want. Take a battery though. Really, none of those became batteries. That's a D6. Do I want a D6 or... No, I don't want to... Do I? Well, we can go use this D6. Go around over here and reroll these items at the very least. Because the D2 has much shorter charge, but then it can reroll into not helpful things. Of course. None of these are what I want at all. I suppose I just leave them alone. Now the question is, do I want D100 or do I want to keep the D6? I think keep the D100 because it can reroll everything on the ground, which of course generates more chests. Reroll forever. Emperor card isn't doing any good. Oh, we didn't even get a chance to go to the void. There's no portal. Which I was thinking about now going to. So I go all the way back. And then we're going to need to... How do we do this? We do get Mom's box. Because then we need the tons. I don't have enough room to even if we do get the trinket, to even get the tonsil to proc out of the trinket. Yeah, I think it's over. I think it's game. We're gonna keep going for it, just to see, because it's madness and it's where some sort of hope lies. Oh, we also have anti-gravity. That's why they're floating there. They're bouncing off each other because the googly eyes. That's fun. It's funny. It's a funny time. I'm okay with that. That's the wrong one. Get out of here. I'm gonna absorb everything through my magnetism. I'm trying desperately not to do. Just, hey, we have leprosy. Got a little leprosy finger there. None of you fulfill my duties. Cricket said it would be hilarious. Really consider taking it. Just see how it mixes in with all this nonsense. Did we become Guppy at some point? There's Leviathan. We have lots of flies. I don't know where those flies came from. It might be Guppy. There's another battery up there for us to take. And a couple more rooms. I doubt we're going to be doing anything here, so I can take you guys. Because I'm not going to be like re-rolling those 3 items anymore. I might as well take any individual items. No, that's battery. You want to keep the battery. Let's use it more efficiently so we can get this run here. The pencil. Now what I'm looking for, we go all the way back. Used to this, we're doing lots of this. And then we get Mama's box. And then we can't go to the void. I think that's really what's gonna kill us. If we could have got the tonsil trinket, we could have gone to the void. Could have got the tonsil trinket after doing all this work. That could have given us the chance to then get the tonsil item out of that trinket. But it looks like it's not gonna happen. What is this? The item does not exist. And then we fly all the way back. Grab our D20. Charge. Go all the way back down here. Whoops. Might as well grab you guys as well. At least one of you. And key judgment. No, not key judgment. You can come as well. That should be really silly, right? We have the tier. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's real silly. I blew myself up with it. Okay. Let's not do that again. This gives me one more item, which is not it. And no batteries, unfortunately. GB bug, yeah. Couldn't hang out with us. Looks like I have one more room to give me some batteries. I just don't have any more batteries on the friggin' map. How disappointing. Well, next time we know exactly what we're going for. We're going hard, super hard for Mom's box. Just one more battery. Did nothing, and then these rolls aren't worth anything. Should have just got a D6. There's not a battery, should just grab a D6. Oh no, what have I done? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I have to leave. I have to leave. Everything's done. We're getting out of here. Because now we have marked, so just shooting all the time, always. Isn't this fun? This is a good time. Alright, we're ending it. We're getting out of here. Well, really fun run, really weird at the end. No tonsil trinket, that's the last thing we need. Yeah, Mom's box. Should have thought of it like 5 runs ago. But just go to the shop hard till we get Mom's box, and then mom's box it up until the tonsil pops out, or tonsil stone. I forget which one's which. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a like to the video, subscribe for more fun Twitch. And I'll see you next time.